couple of trades today. Today is the 20th of November. I just wanted to point a few things out. Um, One of those things being I've been talking about the opening range a lot. So yeah, there was that, and just to reaffirm, like as an example, this is like an example of it, where the opening range at 8 o'clock, roughly 67.90. So you can make that short trade over there. I did short it, but on the retest, I got a little scared. I took out my earnings and I didn't make as much as I want to, and it just bled out through the rest of the day. So after I shorted here, I collected, let's say, 6-8 points, and then I bought actually at 67.60, not realizing that it was just going to bleed out for the rest of the day. So all in all, today, I mean, like, that's just 200 points down, right? Like, it was trending. It's trending towards the downside the entire time. I did buy at 67.60, and then I had another buy at 67.09, 67.10. As you can see here, 67.09, 67.10. There was a reaction, right? It broke out of the trend for a brief moment before exiting down towards the downside again, trending towards the downside again. I mean, yeah, like this is really good if you're like a trend trader, but I tend to look for reversals. So after it broke down, I made 8 points, right? Like after this big red candle, it looks really scary. So I got out, got that, and then for the rest of the day, just kept bleeding. There are a couple of entries here, right? Say 67.92. And again, these are supports from previous time periods. Like, let's see if we can find another one. Let's just delete this. I mean, I don't really need this, right? Sorry, hold on. Where is it? No. Oh, sorry, here. Okay. And then 2006. Yeah, so another example of a level, perhaps right here, 65.94. Let's see, were there any more touches or occurrences of that? I mean, like, yeah, there was one made 2 days ago, but yeah, they're not really reliable, so I wouldn't make that trade ever if it were to come down to it. Just a couple of notes for myself, I suppose. I should really be holding on to these trades for a lot longer. Like I shouldn't be getting scared. Like even like I make sure to hold a tight stop loss. So there should be no reason why it goes like past my level by say more than 4 points. So in my opinion, so what I want to do are tighter stop losses and holding on to it for a little longer as opposed to like getting out so quick. Just because you never know what's gonna happen, and if it does affirm my level, then it should in theory go further towards the downside than whatever 4 points, right? Like that's nothing. 4, 6 points, whatever it is. Like there was a retest. I should have bought back into it. Like That was a little silly. And this does look like a double top, like however you want to interpret it. But I think at the end of the day, like just because there's like a neckline, I don't know. I don't really like drawing um like chart patterns, so like TA or chart patterns like double tops or like triple tops or there's a neckline in the bat or whatever it is. I prefer to use levels because they seem very sound to me. I prefer to use, these aren't exactly channels. I talked with my friend about it. It's debatable. Like these aren't really channels per se. I just use them to keep track of the trend. Relatively, like it isn't like a direct representation, and you can make the argument that this is going to cause issues, but at the end of the day, I don't even trade off of these. I mostly use them as like a way to like have an idea or an understanding of where the trend's going, as opposed to say actually trading once the trend breaks towards the upside. Like as an example, I suppose like 6709, right? There's a support here. There's a channel right here, right? Like it's just to reaffirm that level, if that makes sense. So at 6709 or 6708, you can see that it begins breaking out of the channel, right? That's when you should go long in theory if you're using the strategy that I'm using. So at 6708, it bounces up, it breaks through the channel, and then it continues breaking out. Well, once it stretches out like 12 points, right? Like that should be a signal that you want to buy, and that it might have a chance to reverse. But it just trended towards the downside for the rest of the day. Like once it trends down, like so far, I mean, like you should really give up on like 120 points, right? Like it's not recovering, and even if it were, it'd have to be a very strong level. So yeah, like it was just bleeding throughout the entire day. I should have capitalized on this. I really should have. I should have sold at 6709 and just let it run. So from now on, I think what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be less controlling, I suppose, or like less active on my trades, and I'm gonna let them ride on their own for a little longer, rather than babysitting it for the entire time. And like as soon as something looks bad, then panicking, right? So just no more panicking. There's no need to panic. If in the case that it breaks past 4 points, then I know that I'm wrong, and like that's just part of the game, right? Like I shouldn't be scared of it. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Oh yeah, as far as entries go, 6790. That's a pretty good short in my opinion. I don't know how to. Let's see, flag mark. Okay, fine. Let's say that this is a sell, 6790. Oh, this flag's like kind of ugly. Can we make it like white or something? Okay, fine. 6790, that's the sell. 6760, that's a buy, in my opinion. But it just started trending towards the downside, so in order, like, there's really no way to protect yourself from this. So you would just eat the drawdown. A buy, this would be a buy right here. 6708. We'll mark buy with a green. And this with red. So it would have been a buy at 6760, buy at 6708. And as far as that goes, I mean, like, you can, like, once you realize that the general trend is towards the downside, you can make the decision to sell, because usually there's no reversal past. I mean, this kind of looks like a reversal, right? I don't even know what occurred here. 6590. Let's investigate that actually. 6590. Okay. I kind of doubt that that's it, but yeah, I couldn't tell you, but there were 4 touches here that occurred right here. If you really want to risk it, like, sure, you can trade off of that level, but are you ever gonna get filled? Probably not. Like, I mean, like if you have it precisely at 65, 88, or whatever, right at the touch point, well, you could have bought and then had a very tight stop loss, but again, it's not, like, in my opinion, it's just not feasible for me at least. Yeah, so that was a sell, buy. Yeah, I mean, that's probably it for the day, right? I'll see you guys tomorrow.